understand that a lot of people have not only come from Calcutta but from outside location as well. And thanks to Sify team for giving us the opportunity to stand in front of all of you and understand what your need is and also offer our solution. So checkpoint, probably a lot of you know what checkpoint is. It may not be able to articulate, and most of you may not know also at the same time. So checkpoint is primarily a firewall company, probably all of you know, right? Yes or no? Yes. So as technology evolved, as the world evolved, so checkpoint as a company also evolved in multi-folded, right? So we will discuss this during our discussion and during our presentation. So one important thing that we are industry leader in IT security for maybe 17, 18 years, as per all global standard third party like Gartner, Forrester, NSS Labs, everyone. So and most of the important thing that firewall technology, most of the firewall runs on a particular technology that is called stateful packet inspection technology. Have you heard of it?
Yes.
Yeah, that was invented by Checkpoint. That was contribution of Checkpoint to the world of IT security. So we'll discuss all this. Before that, I would like to request my colleagues to come in front. My colleagues, please come in front.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have with us Mr. Abhijit Biswas, Solution Architect, and Mr. Vinayak BS, National Alliance Manager. Welcome, gentlemen.
Short and intelligent person is our Solution Architect, Mr. Abhijit Biswas. Tall, dark, handsome guy is our Satyakallan Mahanti. He established Checkpoint Business in East. And the most agile and dynamic person, Vinayak, National Alliance Manager for channels. They have around all put together 45 years of experience in IT and IT security. So I request Satya, if you can spend 5 minutes about your experience in East market, specifically, just for 5 minutes before we go to Abhijit.
Yeah. Thank you, Shubhendu. I thought Abhijit would have taken the podium and would have explained what Checkpoint is all about. Very well explained by Shubhendu on what Checkpoint is all about. It's good to see all partners because Checkpoint is a partner-driven company, and we have a very long association with Sify nationally on very, very large projects. He has mentioned DOP and many other projects which we did. And in fact, if I start, it will, I will keep on continuing. So what I suggest is let us hear out from Abhijit the journey of Checkpoint, which has been for almost 20 years now. As he said, the first internet pipe was protected by Checkpoint in the year 90s when internet was born, www was born. And now we see situations, we hear a lot of incidents of car getting hacked, even surprisingly, or you may not believe, a pacemaker can also be hacked, So that's the current threat scenario. So I will request Abhijit, who will actually take you through the journey of Checkpoint, and followed by Vinayaka, who will explain the partnership model which we interact. Abhijit, thanks.
I think it will go. Good evening, friends. I hope I'm audible, right? Satya and Shubhendu and all the guys I have heard, they have almost completed it. But you may find it a bit boring. But if somebody finds it a bit boring, just let me know. I'll make it more interesting. So here, I think, can you just take it?
Yeah.
So who are we? We always say we are Checkpoint. That is our identity, and that's our DNA. And whenever you say Checkpoint, Checkpoint means security. We are probably the only one company we are following security in every step of our life. So please bear with me for this small presentation. I just want to say. Now, as you can see, that today nobody is secure. Everywhere you will find that there are threats, there are so many kinds of insecurities, vulnerabilities are there. And now if you can see that the most challenging thing is that power grids, they are also under attacks. So if you see very clearly that no one is immune. So unless and until you check yourself, you will not know that what is your problem and what are the problems you have in the network. So probably everybody knows about this term, right? Hackers. So can anybody tell me who are the hackers? Make it interactive. I'm a techie guy, so I always try to make the things interactive. Can anybody tell me who are the hackers? Okay, a good audience. Nobody is.
You can yourself be a hacker. Because you
Yes, you can say that. So without permission, if you can take anything, you can. Yes. Now I would like to run a video basically.
Fast track into the future, where everything is connected. The ramifications of this attack slowly sink in. From smart cars to smart homes, to products you use every day, everything provides a constant data stream, a digital trail. There are billions of smart objects connected by design to make your life easier and more productive as you add value to your company. Cyber criminals want that value desperately. For them, access to sensitive data can be hugely profitable. But not this time. They'll have to find another way, because you have laid the foundation of tomorrow's security today. Checkpoint. We secure the future.
Now this is our mantra, we secure the future. How will we secure? That will be discussed later on. There are a couple of facts where you can say all the big names. You can have the name of JP Morgan, you can have eBay, Apple, Japan Airlines, all of them are getting hacked with hackers. So there may be some question popped up in your mind, though they have got so many kind of a security placed already in their network. How can they be hacked? Can anybody answer this question? Yeah, please. Can you pass the mic?
through network.
Through network, obviously. You will keep your gold in your safe only, right? So if anybody is steal it, it will be from the safe only. So the network is the only one partner we can have.
Something new, like earlier there was something A, now it's B, more maybe C.
Very good. Very good. Security and threat is a process. Security is a process. And threat is not constant. So that is the reason both the things should be changed too. So that is the reason probably eBay or Apple didn't change their network security policy, as well as they didn't upgrade their security system properly. As per the latest threats, somebody may think that if I put a firewall in the network, I'm secure. It's not. That may be the reason that they are. Nowadays, if you see a small summary that 30% more web-based attacks. The users of internet is more, and the web-based attacks are more. And we are using more web-based application nowadays. So this is the thing. 42% more targeted cyber attacks. What is targeted cyber attacks? What is targeted cyber attacks? Can anybody answer?
So any questions? I'm here with the microphone.
Targeted means, suppose Shubhendu is sitting over here and I am making a mind that I will attack him. So it would be a targeted attack, and the attack may come from various ways, various channels. But my motto is very simple. I need to attack this guy. So this is targeted attacks, and this is the most important attacks nowadays. There are mobile malware families are increasing 58%. They don't want me to use this PPT. So let me start. What is a mobile kind of attack? Mobile malware. Have you heard about it? Mobile malware? Yes? Very good. How many of you are using Android phones? Okay, almost, but nobody. How many of you are using Apple phones? Very good. Windows phones? So while installing a game into a mobile, have you ever checked what are the permission it is asked before getting installed? Have you ever think?
Checking locations and access to your data.
Obviously. Have you ever think why it is required if it is a small game, normal kind of a game? Why it is asking that kind of a questions? Okay, forget it. How many of you do the bank transaction using your mobile? Very good. How many of you store some passwords or banking passwords inside the mobile? Only one? I assume everybody does it, but nobody is. Okay, fantastic. Now, do your mobile have any technology which will give an indication that if the data is passing out or coming in? Is there any technology? Any firewall? No. Then how do you think that your mobile transaction is secure? It can steal anything. So that is the reason 58% growth in mobile malwares. Candy Crush. How many of you is using Candy Crush in the mobile? Immediately uninstall it. Social media attacks, 125% increase.
What do you recommend to play on the mobile?
What you, can you?
What do you recommend to play on the mobile?
Use PSTN. You cannot install any application. Okay, jokes apart. 125% increase of social media attacks. So I assume almost all of you have the Facebook accounts, Twitter accounts. Okay? Fortunately, I don't have a Facebook account. So in Facebook, how many of you are trying to play games or invite your friends to play games? Before opening a link, how many of you check whether it's a good link or bad link? How many of you?
I check.
Thanks. At least one guy is aware of the attacks. Very good. How many of you just before accepting a friend request, checking that who is he? How many of you just put your informations? Very good. That means if you see the percentage, you'll be shocked, right? There are almost 100 people in the room, and only 1 people say that I have checked. Now there are 99% people those are not checked is actually the victim of this kind of attacks. They can steal your data, they can steal your everything. If I have got a LinkedIn account, I'll have my professional data. If I've got a Facebook account, I've got a personal data. If a guy wants to do a attack which is very much, it is a pointed attack, then he can gather some more data, right? I'm working here, my date of birth is that, my previous company is this, I am working this kind of thing. So using that kind of info, they can initiate more attacks.
This can lead to non-cyber attacks also, personal level attacks also.
Yeah?
This can lead to non-cyber attacks also. They can gather your data and do some wrong things with your data. Absolutely.
But the origin is cyber.
Come to your house and rob.
The future can be amazing when you are secure. How many of you believe this? Because security itself is a process and you have to follow it. Unless or until you will follow it, this is a slide only. This is a slide only. How many of you, you may have your own office, you may have your own networks, you may have your own personal things, but when the question comes about security, somebody thinks, is it cheap? Is it okay? Is it updated? Okay, fine. Can I have a free antivirus downloaded from the net? Sorry, I think that's absolutely right. So here comes the checkpoint. In a very small way, I can give you one small data. How many of you heard about Fortune 500? Fortune 500, right? So I would like to give you one small data that 98% of the Fortune 500 company is using checkpoint to protect their business. How many of you heard about Fortune 100? 100% of the Fortune 100 company is using checkpoint and you are paying it. So fantastic. That is the thing. And checkpoint is mainly known for its firewall. And if you don't know what is a firewall, and it's not a scene, you can ask me on this forum also, no issue. So now, being a pioneer of a firewalling technology, stateful technology is actually invented by checkpoint. Nowadays it is followed by all other companies. Fantastic, no issue. But we are not only firewall company anymore. We have so many other things also beyond firewalling. Firewalling is basically like a gatekeeper, you can say. As per your instruction, it will pass the people who will come in, who will go out, right? Now the threats are complex, so we have to invent so many other things. So those are called, I don't want to bore you with those kind of technology, but I just want to raise one small question, on a very small question. Most of the things, security system you are using right now these days are signature based. That means if you have got a signature, you can be protected. But if you don't have the signature, what will happen? You won't be protected anymore, right? Because the signature is not there. So now the worms are coming in a form of polymorphic. Polymorphic worms are there. It can change itself. How can you protect yourself? How can you protect your data? So if there is any question, raise your hand, ask me the question, or and share my mail ID and phone number, you can ask me.
So one thing. So normally it talks about the firewall. Sometime over my client said me, they firewall one firewall, then another firewall. You can put 3 firewalls in one system. Is it possible? Like, I'm not a
Yes.
techie guy.
100% possible. You can put 100 firewalls in line, but think wisely. Why do you want to put a firewall? What is the job of a firewall? What is the role of a firewall?
Basically, it's not allowing intruders or like third party coming into the system. It's not being allowed to use basic ideas.
The second part is right. It will prohibit unwanted access, unauthorized access. That's it. Yes, please.
A firewall is just like a boundary wall with a gate. The gate is either open or closed. So you have a house, you build 3 levels of walls around it. Multiple, n number of. You'll have a gate, either the gate is closed or open. Right? So if it's open, that's it. That's a firewall.
One question.
Please.
You said that in the mobile level the data can be changed. So in mobile, you said that the data can be changed.
Right.
So if there are 2 applications who do not share data between them, then how data can be changed? How can
Very simple question. At the time of installing the application, you are giving the permission only.
No, let's suppose if I suggest or if I also accept that I will not give these permissions, the app installs.
The app will not
Apple
install.
Apple it does.
Which version do you use? I'm also using Apple.
Apple 6s, yes.
6s. So is there any new feature?
See, on the app,
Yeah,
installing the particular app, you will have to give it access rights and permissions.
Exactly.
And when you don't give those, the app will not get
No,
installed.
it happens in Android, but in Apple you have this option that you can choose what all things you want to give access, what all things you do not want to give access.
So you can give access to any of the particular rights. Okay, so they know their license of the compromise.
So that's what I'm saying, that if I have a Facebook account, I do not give my ICICI bank account access to Facebook, then how can Facebook guys
Okay.
get into access?
What is the underlying operating system, that you are working on? You have a same, like operating system, right? And like the platform is the same. So everybody will have to walk on the platform. Sorry guys, I'm making it a bit simple. Everybody to catch a train, everybody will have to walk on the same platform. Somebody has a first class ticket, where he has all the rights. And somebody is going on a ticketless travel. And somebody is going on a normal ticket. But everybody has to pass through the same platform. So that is what we imply. So coming back to your question, so today if this is my mobile phone, this has like all my official applications as well as my personal applications. And if any company says use your own device, you would not want the company to go into your personal data. So that is where Checkpoint comes in. So it will provide you a business container, it will provide you your personal space as it is. So whatever is related to business will be inside the business container and the data will not come out. So that is how we protect everything from getting
So we are talking about containerization.
We are talking about containerization. Containerization is only one single aspect. We have multiple aspects in this particular solution. So containerization, document security, mobile threat protection, everything combined into what we term as Checkpoint capsule
Is
solution.
it also applicable in notebooks?
For laptops, we have a different kind of solutions. We have the complete suite of capsule solutions, for like mobile, handheld devices, laptops, desktops, and endpoint security. Multiple things are there.
The answer is yes.
So coming back, okay, so Abhijit, gave a very insightful, presentation in terms of, what Checkpoint has to offer on security controls. So Checkpoint is no longer a firewall company. Security is in our blood. From past 23 years, we have been leading this, market, and we are the only vendor who is there in Gartner's Magic Quadrant for enterprise as well as for UDM. So that is where, we stand to gain. And Checkpoint primarily is a channel-friendly company. Okay, so we sell only through our channel partners, and we have more than 3,000 plus partners available, across the globe. So please feel free, to reach out to our team, to Windu, Satya, Vijay, Pedro, Calcutta, and whenever you smell security, hear security, see security, think of Checkpoint, and we can work with you in terms of increasing your revenues, increasing your services, so that we can win together. Any questions around the partnership model Checkpoint has? I'll be able to take it up, or we are available through the dinner session as well. So you are feel free to contact with us. We have a very easy and very channel-friendly partner program called as the STARS program, because we are looking at you as the stars. Okay, we have multiple tiers. The best part of Checkpoint partner program is that for every activity that you do, supposedly you go to a customer, smell an opportunity, bring it to us. By the way of doing this, you will get to earn money. How exactly we do this? There are a lot of things which are there, which you can contact us and we will explain you. So for every activity, you do a POC, you will earn $400. Okay, so you do a mobility or a threat protection POC, you will earn $400. Okay, so you lock a deal with us, you will get secure margin of close to around say 20%. There are a lot of things that we have in store for you. Okay, so I would not like to take too much time here, but we are available to answer any of your questions.